Well, hello folks, I hate to do this video, and this video sucks as we're seeing the United Conservative Party of Alberta come online now in the legislature. They're coming in this month because they've been on holidays for a whole year, and right now they're running massively aggressive ads. And one of those ads, sadly, I have to address today. This is specifically for Albertans. Anyone in variable pricing agreements with energy suppliers, third-party suppliers, if you're on a variable plan, you're set this winter to see your energy costs quadruple. I didn't say double, I didn't say triple, I said quadruple. Insanity. So many people this winter in Alberta are going to be in bad shape, especially if we have a long winter. And the United Conservative Party of Alberta and Danielle Smith in their aggressive ads say, if you're upset about that, write a letter to Ottawa. It's Ottawa's fault. They did this to you. We need Ottawa to pay. Folks, we signed the Commonwealth Charter in 2012, giving up all of our energy independence. We gave it away to what? The Crown. This is a fact, not fiction. And after this video, I'm going to post these links. I've posted them a million times over. People don't pay attention. Why that's critical? Because that got rid of our ability to harvest our resources, which are provincial, to utilize as we deem necessary. And I can tell you, upwards of until 2014, Alberta was the golden goose of fossil fuel energy and cheap power. I know, so I worked many years in Lake Wobbleman. All 4 of those coal-fired boilers have been paid off for many decades. In fact, not only did Albertans enjoy a greatly reduced energy bill than almost anybody else, they also sold their power in North America and made mass amounts of money. Those days are over. What Danielle Smith doesn't tell you is all their transitioning, all their shutting in and shutting down. Alberta's a net importer now. You see those transmission lines, they run opposite. They run the opposite direction. We now largely import energy from the United States of America to make up our shortfall. And subsidies are over. Government subsidies are over. And if Alberta doesn't make their environmental quotas, which they're not, you all gotta pay. You gotta pay. You also gotta pay the United States too. If you don't supply the energy they need, which you can, you become an importer. So your costs are mounting, and the subsidies are over. They're over from the provincial government, coming very shortly as they come into session, and they're over for the federal government. So Albertans, you're going to get smacked with reality of socialism. The socialism, the Green New Deal, is over. And you're getting smacked right in the face with the reality everybody owes, everybody's got to pay. You haven't kept up with your agreement. Now, whose fault is it? Who's going to be murdering Albertans come this winter? Well, numero one is the fat, lazy premier, fat-ass Danielle Smith. And I say that because she's been on a one-year holiday. And I'm going to tell Albertans what you could have done in 1 year's time. You could have got on board with nuclear energy. You could have went to the Russian Federation. Yes, that's right. The Russian Federation. I've already talked to him. I've worked in nuclear. You could have gone to the United States of America. Yeah, I worked with them too. You could have went to China. I worked for China. I worked for Can-Atom in nuclear for the Chinese Communist Party right in Ontario, all during COVID. You could have went to them. In fact, I did a live right in the nuclear plant with the Communist Party of China. You could have went to France. You could have went to UK. Really easy. We're tied in with them with our crown very easily. We could have went to all 5 of them. At least a year ago today. We could have went a year ago. And we could have said, listen, federal government, we're our province. We want to explore nuclear. We want to opt out of the nuclear treaty, the non-proliferation agreement. We want to pursue our vast resources, numero uno one in the world, in the province of Alberta. You don't want our fossil fuels. You want us to transition out. Well, we're going full nuclear. And you know what? All of those 5 countries I just listed would have been more than happy to work with you and see that happen. We could have got cut in that non-proliferation agreement for nuclear power. And Alberta, you have the largest source besides your sister province, Saskatchewan, of 20% out of the ground nuclear uranium ore, the exact stuff you need for highly enriched nuclear reactors, way beyond the crap they're trying to peddle to you that nobody's taking seriously, and the industries aren't moving towards at any pace, none whatsoever. Why? Because they don't make money. They don't make money. And medical. Whoopee-doo. We're talking about your energy independence. Wealth for the people of Alberta. Turning the transmission lines back around and selling 100% clean energy to all of North America. Greatly reduced, greatly cheap, nearly as cheap as coal in highly enriched uranium, highly enriched nuclear reactors. You could have got that worked out inside of this year, and we wouldn't be dealing with this today. Instead, we'd have the rich, vast resources of many of the most powerful nations of the world who are proliferating countries, assisting us with technology and pumping that out. They would have helped. But your lying provincial and federal crown governments, and I mean all of them, you won't hear a peep from Rachel Notley. You definitely aren't hearing a peep from Danielle Smith. And you won't hear a peep out of Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh, or Pierre Poilievre. You see, we're ramping up immigration to record levels countrywide. Alberta is closing down their energy generation at record speed. It's a formula. Add them together, you have energy poverty. And the socialism of the Crown doesn't want to subsidize anymore. They've been lying about it for many decades, but now it's got to the point they can't afford you anymore. You've got to eat the bullet. Their Green New Deal bullet, their Commonwealth Charter 2012 bullet. Pierre Poilievre, God save the king, he signed on. He signed on in 2012 under Stephen Harper. Justin Trudeau went along with it. In fact, went on with the Green New Deal with Joe Biden and Boris Johnson. Danielle Smith isn't fighting any battle, and neither is Rachel Notley. They're Crown too. They signed on and swore to the same deals. In fact, Danielle Smith already signed on to Agenda 2050. She's already Agenda 2030. I'm sorry to disappoint you. And Rachel Notley is openly and adamantly honest about it too. Oh yes, we're all for it, with absolutely nothing to back up the Alberta people, nothing whatsoever. And now it's time to pay the piper. Now Albertans have to find out the hard reality of the choices of all the federal and provincial parties in all of their narratives, Liberal, Conservative, NDP. You get to learn the results of their bullshit, and that's all it is. Daniel Smith's ads and we need money from the government isn't going to happen. It's all a lie, folks. No money is there for Alberta. Alberta damned itself when it allowed the Crown to take away your sovereignty over your resources. This is, again, Liberal Party of Canada, Conservative Party of Canada, New Democrat Party of Canada, and their provincial counterparts, United Conservative Party of Alberta, and the New Democrat Party of Alberta. Oh, by the way, Alberta Party, they're in it too. They're the Liberal Party too. Liberal Party, even though they have no following, hardly any, they're in it too. But what does it matter? They have nobody to vote for them. This is the truth. I have a mountain of evidence to prove they're all guilty and they were all raping you with their divine socialism, playing to pass the puck. And I promise you, your energy bills are never going to go down henceforward. Get out of variable bills quickly, and I mean quickly. Find fixed-term providers at the best deal you can find. It's not good, but it's better than where you are now and where you're going to go. Get out of it. This is a warning of things to come. There's no bailout, not from the federal government, not from any provincial government. It's all divine socialism coming to rear its ugly head. They destroyed your energy independence, and they've made you energy poverty. And as long as they keep dumping the people in at record pace, the highest in all the G7, those reports are out. In fact, the largest immigration rates in the world. I've been telling people for a year, but nobody cares. Well, Albertans are going to care this winter, and people are going to freeze and die in the dark. We're starved to death. It's going to be a multitude of things. People are going to lose their homes. People are going to go into the spring in bankruptcy. It was coming. It was coming, and it's here now, right now. There's nobody to blame but all of them together, united as their one federal crown and their little provincial crown. They're all one and the same, all working with each other, pointing fingers at everybody but themselves. They've destroyed you. There's one way out. With all the deals and treaties signed, non-proliferation's got to go, at least an exemption for Alberta, and pursue with a massive amount of foreign investment because you have the resource. Lots of people will get in bed with that. Lots, from the Democrats to the Republicans alike. Lots would run to it. Even China would run to it. Russia would run to it if Canada would let them. This is the truth. Share, get it out there. Because a lot of people are going to suffer over this winter, and they're not even going to see it coming. God bless, that's my video. Help save some lives, because that's really what we're talking about here. That's my video. Thanks. I know. Share.